going on, people? It's the Rogue Island here. My name is Trent.
Joined with Garrett.
And today, guys, we're going to be doing our review of Spider-Man Homecoming.
The most recent of the Spider-Man movies.
Reboot.
Yes.
Yes. Live action movies. Anyway, Garrett, why don't you give us a plot of the movie?
Just a quick thing.
Summary.
If you guys are wondering where Wesley is, he died. Okay. We didn't coordinate on this, but yeah. Yeah, he's out for a bit. He'll be back in the next few.
He lost his balls.
Okay. Yeah, that's not funny. Okay, but yeah. Anyway, basic thing of this movie is it's not an origin story. It's just him dealing with being Spider-Man and trying to be a hero to his true potential. Just trying to be a kid who's finding himself as a hero. That's all you need to know about the plot of it. It deals with Vulture and deals with Vulture and deals with Iron Man. That's all you need to know.
Right,
Let's move on.
All right, how did you feel about this movie?
This movie, great movie. It was. I'm glad they didn't do an origin story again because that'd been horrible.
Yeah.
Because that's enough of those.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good action. It was a good mix of talking with action.
Mm-hmm.
The main characters were likable.
Comedy was good.
Comedy was good.
Yep.
All the characters are. I just like how they did. I like this movie a lot. Yeah. What do you think of it?
I like this movie. I think it's definitely better than the Amazing Spider-Man movies, and I think it's like neck and neck with the original Spider-Man movie trilogy. I'll have to see how the other movies do. If they do good with
I like this better than the Andrew Garfield movies. Tobey Maguire
is a little around 3 is when it started.
Those are really good.
3. People give Topher Grace crap for playing Venom, but I liked him sort of. But we're not talking about that movie. We're talking about this Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, Topher Grace, I still think him and Tom Holland are both equally good. And Andrew Garfield, yeah. But
he tried.
Yeah, he tried. But I did love the movie. Garrett, what was your favorite scene in the movie or favorite part?
Well, there's one part you find out that the Vulture's
Spoilers, by the way.
Yeah, you find out the Vulture's daughter is Peter Parker's love interest in the movie, and they end up Peter Parker and Liz, who's the love interest, end up going to Homecoming Dance, the title of the movie, and Vulture drives him there, and he finds out during the drive that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and it's just funny because it's like really awkward but not awkward. And Michael Keaton, who's a great actor, is just staring at him in the movie.
Yeah. Oh man.
Your favorite part?
Man, I actually like the scenes where like Tony's being like a mentor / father figure for Tom Holland. I think that's really cool, and I like it how Tom Holland's like really like he wants to be. He said like in the movie like he said to him like I want to be like you, and it's like it's kind of cool like like how they have like a sort of father-son type thing going on. He just wants to sort of like impress him, I guess, or make him be proud of him, which he ended up getting at the end of the movie. But yeah,
I also like that like if you need the suit, you don't deserve the suit type deal. Like
so I'm nothing without the suit. Then if you're nothing without the suit, you shouldn't have it. Then that's what he said. Mm-hmm. I also liked Vulture. Mm-hmm. You might. Man, I was gonna bring it. I like this. I remember back when I was a kid, I had like this action figure or the wings. Mm-hmm. They had like those rotor things, like they had on Vulture. Yeah. But it was like a owl cyborg type thing.
Really?
Yeah, I'll have to show it to you after.
It sounds familiar.
I don't know if it's still out there or not.
That actually sounds familiar.
But yeah, I mean, yeah. But Vulture, yeah, I really liked him.
Right.
Do you have a favorite character?
Favorite character? I do like Michael Keaton a lot, just because I know his acting skills and stuff. But Batman. Surprisingly, most of the characters were very likable. I'm not to avoid picking the main villain and the protagonist and the antagonist. I'm gonna say Peter Parker's friend.
I forget what his name is.
Yeah, but he was good. Like
freaking hat.
He wasn't annoying at all.
Yeah, he was really likable. What did you think about Zendaya's character, MJ?
Oh, she was actually nice too. Like, she's a little bit like hipsterish. Like, oh, okay, but I'm glad she's gonna be in the next movie.
Hopefully, yeah. And then
Your favorite character?
Spider-Man. Vulture was alright. I mean, like I compare Vulture to because I know they were planning for Spider-Man 4 with not Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire to have Vulture in it. In the Amazing Spider-Man 3, Vulture was supposed to be the main bad guy, and they finally used Vulture.
I thought Rhino was supposed to be a bad guy.
Comparing him to like Green Goblin or Doc Ock, he's alright.
He is a lesser known villain, and Shocker too, because they put Shocker.
Yeah, Shocker, even though it was like mixed, like because he had the sleeves, because like Shocker in like the comics, he's like yellow with like some sort of I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I mean, Vulture's alright, but I can like that gives him opportunities though to use, like you can use a bunch of villains like Green Goblin.
Maybe you start out with them. Yeah, like it gives them spots to go up.
Yeah, like in Amazing Spider-Man, they put like a bunch of villains in one movie, like Electro, Rhino, and a bunch of other people. But like, yeah, I like Spider-Man. I liked his friend. I think those are the only two characters I really enjoyed. I mean, Zendaya's character was.
Liz
right.
wasn't bad, right?
Liz.
Yeah,
she just seemed like a stereotypical.
In Flash.
Sort of,
In Flash. Flash.
Oh, that.
Peter
Can't
Parker.
say that.
Peter Parker's bully guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say something.
Well,
I was calling you throughout the movie.
Well, he was Indian in descent.
Oh, he was Indian?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Same thing.
Alright.
But yeah.
Which was weird because he was supposed to be the jock type, but he was part of the.
Yeah, he was a nerd too. I don't know. It's like I'm slightly less of a nerd than you are.
I'm a nerd who plays sports.
Do you have any like worst parts or improvements about the movie?
Worst parts, his character, Flash, his character, just what we explained because he just
should have made it. Oh wait, his name was Flash.
Yeah.
I just remember because like
that's what Peter Parker.
Spider-Man
yeah,
movie,
Flash
Thompson was like a big bulking guy.
Yeah, because Flash Thompson's in all Spider-Man.
Damn it! That sucks, dude.
You didn't know that?
No, I wasn't really paying attention because I hate him so much.
Yeah, I tried telling you that, but
oh my gosh,
I didn't want to interrupt you too much.
Flash Thompson, I think, is supposed to be Agent Venom in the comics. So, like, if they ever try to do something with him, he's gonna be some nerd kid, and he's supposed to be like I don't know if he turned into a bad guy or not, but I guess for like this is the slightest thing for me when it comes to improvements is like Vulture just really isn't. I can understand like some people love Vulture, like they've been waiting for him to be in the movie, but me, I'm not really getting the hype about Vulture really. I'm just like, well, I'd much rather see Green Goblin or even Sandman or something like that.
But it's new though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I liked his look. I really liked his look. I'm just saying, I just would. I mean, I wasn't really as interested in Vulture's character as I thought I would be.
I didn't like the final fight scene. Like, Vulture beat him up. No, Vulture beat him up, and then what beat Vulture? He picked up a bomb by accident. Yeah. He blew himself up. Spider-Man didn't beat him. It was like
he'll probably be in a future Spider-Man movie because like that after credits scene where he's like, he didn't tell him for a reason because I think he's like, oh well, I'll have my plans for him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking with that too.
No, okay, leads right into theories. That's my own theory there. Do you have any other theories?
Theories. Next movie, more about MJ, right?
Mm-hmm.
And probably Harry Osborn gets introduced somehow.
Hopefully.
He maybe will be the freshman.
Can they get James Franco to play him again?
His little brother Dave Franco.
He's still a little old though.
Doesn't have long enough curly hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see how that goes. That's what I think is gonna be the next movie's gonna be about.
Introducing Oscorp and everything like that. Yeah, I hope so.
Maybe Black Cat. Black Cat is a.
Well, yeah, but Sony's
Spider-Man.
supposed to be making a Black Cat / Silver Sable movie, so I think they might still in the rights to that character, like all of that character.
Right.
This whole thing. We'll talk about that later, but yeah.
Make sure.
So that's your only theories, then?
Yeah. What about yours?
My theory about like he'll be in a future movie again. Vulture. Like he'll probably maybe like he'll work with Norman Osborn or something like that. I don't know, something like that.
Especially with it being Michael Keaton, like they got such a well-known actor.
Sequels. What villains would you like to see in the sequels?
Doc Ock is always a personal favorite of mine. There's a lot of good ones. I mean, the Goblin guys are always good. Maybe Kingpin.
Sorry, Kingpin from like Daredevil. Kingpin.
Or also
like it's supposed to all be
also
the
the
same
Spider-Man
universe,
character.
so.
Yeah, the cartoon.
I heard something about like Daredevil and Spider-Man
Deadpool
might happen too. Deadpool
and Spider-Man. That'd be kind of cool.
Deadpool's owned by Fox. That's not gonna happen.
No, we can hope. We can hope.
I would like to see Green Goblin, of course. Maybe Hobgoblin too.
The Sandman. Venom. Venom is always
Venom,
good.
definitely,
Venom
but to distinguish this from like the first trilogy, have Carnage instead. Maybe.
Yeah, I think they Carnage.
Or Anti-Venom too.
Aren't they having a Carnage movie? I heard about a
Venom
Carnage
movie.
Carnage movie too.
Oh, Carnage movie. I don't know.
Carnage is supposed to be more crazy than Venom.
Yeah, he is. Because he's like some serial killer or something like that. But, yeah. And I also like to see like a. You ever watch the old Spider-Man cartoon, like where he beats like different.
Madam Web. That's how he meets other versions of himself.
Yeah, that's the idea. He meets like the 2099 version of himself. You know, like the blue suit Spider-Man with like the red, everything like that. I'd like to see something like that, kind of maybe.
I'm glad they didn't. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to see him with the Avengers again. Like that was cool, but Spider-Man's not an Avenger. I'm glad they kept them separate.
Yeah, he's still like a street level type person, which means that he can deal with Daredevil and Jessica Jones and Luke Cage and Iron Fist.
It's not all
and
like
Punisher and Ghost Rider.
It's not all end of the world stuff like Avengers.
It's just street level stuff. I really like to see Kingpin though.
Excuse me.
Kingpin would be really cool. Yeah. Okay. So let me get into a few bits of my notes. Okay, I already mentioned that part right there. The Spider-Man theme at the beginning for Marvel. I think they're gonna do that for each movie. Like maybe have if for the Thor Ragnarok movie, probably have a Thor theme maybe.
Well, I guess we'll have to find out.
Yeah. I guess in this movie you can really tell like Peter's like a teenager sort of like.
15, yeah.
Yeah, he's just like really like anxious sort of, but he's still like
trying to find himself out and stuff. Yeah, I like
trying to figure out how to do the whole thing.
Good portrayal of that.
I love the vlog he did during Captain
in the beginning.
Yeah, that was really cool. I'm glad that they didn't do a Spider-Man origin. Although I do have a question. So, in the original Spider-Man trilogy, he was bit by a spider, and like all his powers were biological. But in this one, he was bitten by a spider, but it's all technological.
No. Spider-Man always has the power to like jump and stuff. Like that's all biological. His web sling.
From the spider bite.
Yeah, his web sling. Thinks in the cartoon and stuff, he never had the ability to just shoot out his things. Like he always he always had to make cartridges and stuff, which is just going back to the comics and stuff. That's just how he is, which I don't mind actually. It's not bad.
Yeah, they're just freaking assholes in every Spider-Man movie.
Flash.
I liked Flash in the original Spider-Man trilogy though.
Flash.
He was only in the first movie, but like, let's see, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man thing. I like that.
You have to always include that.
Oh yeah, Liz's dad. Like finding out Liz's dad was. I was during the movie. I actually thought it was going to turn out to be Zendaya's dad.
Really?
MJ's dad.
That'd be cool.
I don't know. I felt like something was leaning towards that, but that's all right.
With her being obsessed with him so much.
Yeah. That new suit that we saw that Tony Stark was going to give him.
The Iron Man suit.
I think it's supposed to be the Iron Spider suit. I think is what it was, and it's different in the comics. He has like yellow things coming out.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen it.
I'd like to see something close to that. Potts is back.
Yeah, she just had
That's crazy. I was not expecting her to come
got
back.
the actress back.
Yep. And then Aunt May finds out in the end that Peter is Spider-Man.
Boop, and
yeah,
just
and it's like, what the? And then,
apparently, a lot of people like the Aunt May character. Like, they like how she was like a young, sexy woman.
She's from Wild Hogs, you know. She plays William H. Macy's love interest in that movie. But anyway,
a little trivia for you guys.
Yeah. How do you feel like that's going to factor into future movies?
Her sex?
Her finding it out.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like talking about love interest from Aunt May or something.
No.
She'll try. Yeah.
Anyway,
Uncle Tony Stark. It's probably gonna end up just with her trying to be restrictive of him, which is gonna be maybe
a little compromise. Maybe
it seems a little bit annoying. Like, I don't want you doing that, Peter. It's like, I'm gonna do it anyway because I feel the need to. It's like, okay, we get it.
I was not expecting her to find out at the end. That was really crazy.
It doesn't hide it that well.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into rating and our final thoughts. Garrett, what do you rate this movie?
I rate this movie a solid 7.
Really? All right. Why?
I like the characters. Good characters is what mainly got it to the 7. Vulture, the Vulture end sequence bothered me a little bit. Just how he didn't do that, but it's just I don't know. I probably won't rewatch this. It just didn't. Nothing stood out too much. Like, it was interesting and stuff, but I don't know. It's hard to explain. It just has a weird okay feel. Like, it's not like, oh, I have to keep talking about this. It's like, oh, okay, I saw it was okay.
So do you think that this movie was better than the original Spider-Man trilogy or the Amazing Spider-Man movies?
Definitely not better than the original Tobey Maguire first Spider-Man movie, because that one was a instant hit. Like, everyone was talking about it forever. But this one was good. This one paid homage to
the original.
Yeah, because remember when she's upside down? He's like, now would be a good time to kiss the girl when he was upside down.
Yeah,
which was kind of funny. But yeah, what do you give the rating as?
I was gonna give it a 9.1. I really like this movie. I don't give
movies anything underneath 8.
Yeah, that's a horrible way to rate.
That's no, that's you. You never give any ratings under 8.
I did for Beasts of No Nations. So ha.
Wow.
Anyway, I'm giving it a 9.1 because, like, I think mostly it was like the visual aspects of the movie was really good, and I love Spider-Man. Like, he's like one of my top favorite Marvel heroes. And,
he's
like back when I was a kid, I loved the Spider-Man so much. Like, I liked him more than Batman, but now I like Batman more. But like,
I don't know what's so cool
Tom
about
Holland
it.
makes you love the character so much with the way he acts. It's really good. Vulture, I didn't really like him that much, but he was okay for me as like a first villain for a Spider-Man movie, because it just leads way from better villains like Green Goblin or Carnage and Venom and stuff like that. So can't wait to see those. And I like the story of it a lot, and I just loved all of the comedy in it.
So what was missing that would have made it a 10? Like, what was this moving? Like, what's the negative? That just the Vulture?
I think it might be Vulture, but also
Flash.
A little bit of Flash, but I think mostly just Vulture and how, like, I didn't really care for his story, I guess. You know, I don't know. I just didn't really like it that much. But everything else was, like, really good. I liked it. But yeah. Want to do the outro?
Well, thank you guys for watching. Let us know what you think down in the comments. Maybe
tell us what you thought about the movie and who you went to see it with.
Yeah.
That should be like our outro.
If you want to, that's fine with me.
Yeah,
make sure you hug that like button.
Also subscribe to the channel for more content.
Yeah. Leave comments, even if they're just ridiculous or mean, or it's just nice to read.
Talk about you, Isaac.
Yeah. Anyway, we hope you have a good day.
Hope you're having a fantastic day.
Fantastic day. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.